Oh my goodness, you're first. I can't believe it.
Hello there. Hello there.
I tend to forget how long the song is sometimes. 8 minutes is how long the song is, my goodness. Let me lower you down. Oh, my voice.
Hello there.
Oh, why is my... Oh. Hold while I fix this. Hold. Hold. There we go. Hi. Oh, you can see this. Hold up. I was never prepared to come on to here today. Not the front of that. Hi. Welcome. How's everyone doing today? I've kind of recovered from my migraine yesterday, or from yesterday, which was awful. I actually fell asleep at 5 o'clock. So I really passed out. I've been awake since midnight. So there's that. But how is everyone's day going so far? Let me pull you up here. Let me see. Squall up here. Katie, congrats on first. Gold, second. As well as Hen. Enjoy your lurk, Hen. On third. Stu. Hi, Stu. Gold. Hi, Polly. Welcome. Adorn. Hi, Adorn. Welcome. Yeah, yesterday kind of sucked. Nothing kind of went correct yesterday. And then I got a headache during work all of a sudden, and then I couldn't function. I was getting so dizzy, I was spinning, quite literally, while I was at work. So it was all sorts of bad. Until I was driving home, I said, I think I'm just gonna cancel today. So I did it. I stopped as I came back home. I had canceled, but hi. Welcome. Today, sorry, I'm still out of it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really tired. I'm really kind of tired. But today we're playing cities. I'm hoping that that'll wake me up a little bit today, because I feel like I'm in a half state still, you know? To pack for your trip tomorrow, where are you heading to? Gold. Out of the state? Are you coming to Pennsylvania? Are you giving me a free train ride? Is that what's happening? Montana. Of all the states, you said Montana? Montana? What's in Montana? Tell me, because I'm curious. I actually don't know what's in Montana. I've only, every time I look at a map and I see Montana, I see one of them tiny little places up there, just like a city, but it's just 2 roads across here. Your grandpa lives there. Valid reason. A valid excuse to go to Montana. You know, it's not a bad place to live. It's all fields. It looks kind of gorgeous up there in Montana, except for the snow. Winter might suck, and it's also known for its high winds, especially on the interstates. I say interstates. There's only like 3 of them. Interstate 90, Interstate 94, and what, 25 comes up there? Either way, let me stop. 29? 225? Maybe one of those two. Was barren and flat? It was. But yeah, it's all farm. It's all grass. Nothing. Nobody lives there. The population to Montana, the size of it is just... The ratio is quite crazy. If I were to live somewhere and nobody would find me, I live in Montana. That's where I'd go. 100% of the time. You wouldn't, Chris? So good. It's so good and tasty. Hi, Chris. That's a flashbang and a half. Oh my gosh. I opened the map just to go to Montana. But hi, Chris. Welcome. But I hope it's fun though. At the same time, because that's quite the drive. Going through 2 states or 1 state to get there. You got to pass through. It's not Idaho, is it? It's Wyoming. It's one of those. I'm pretty sure to get to Montana from Utah, if I'm correct. If that's where you're heading through. Idaho. Yes, you're passing through the state of what I'm called. If you got the joke. And colored clips. I'm pretty sure on the left side of Idaho, it's more cliffy, right? Because like going towards the right side of, I said Idaho. I'm at Montana. Oh, you said Wyoming. I can't read. I said Idaho, then Montana, then Wyoming. I can't read. I never know what's in Wyoming, to be honest. What's in Wyoming besides... Is Yellowstone's in Wyoming, right? Are you passing through Yellowstone? Is Yellowstone in Wyoming? Yellowstone's in Wyoming, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly. Yes, okay. I don't know. Somebody take away Chris's keyboard. Somebody take it away. Devil's Tower. Is that what they call it over there? I haven't pulled the map. I'm putting the map here. You said it's better than... Did you say... Not as bad as Wyoming in general? Just the state of Wyoming. Is Wyoming empty? I mean, Wyoming has... Oh, wait, hold up. No, it's 94. Oh, no, 90 goes up there, too. Was it not 25 that passes through? It is 25. Okay. Wait, is it actually just 3 interstates? Did I get that right? Oh, Interstate 15 passes through on the other side. Okay, so you know what? Maybe... I never really know people that live in these northern states, to be honest. These areas are relatively empty. Like South Dakota, it's all grid, just in a highway format. North Dakota, what's up there? Then Wyoming next door. Let's go to the town. Let's go to Hayes, you know? How's Hayes doing? Dang. I found where your grandpa lives, Gold. Right over here on Main Street. Hey, is it really... You can't say me. I can't even land on here. That's how bad it is. Crying. The Google car has never came to Montana. Actually crying. But the satellite looks clear. This is some clear imagery, though. Oh my goodness, that's so clear. Has it gone to 66? At least it has to, right? It had to have. Okay. Really? You haven't gone to Main Street? Crying. I-15 the whole way? Oh, so you're passing to the good side of Montana. You're passing the mountains. But look how beautiful that is, though. It's the grand views. That's all that really matters, to be honest. Herliger, welcome. Hi, Dream. Thirsty Dumbledore. 10 pictures, but it's nothing new for changes there. Just layered it to get HD. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But look how... It's so gorgeous over here. Like a little mountain range. So you're passing the I-15 side. So you're all the way over here. Like behind the mountains. Well, next to the mountain. Shelby. Dalton. Let's go to Brady. What's Brady looking like? See, look at this place. I'd be horribly bored. I'd be horribly bored. Is that a train? I changed my mind. I completely changed my mind. I am having fun in Brady. Oh my goodness, I'm having a good day at Brady. That's me right there. To finish in America. I vote Dawson. Hold, I mean, I like this area. Hold. This is the only area I like, though. Brady? Oh, hold up, stop that. R. This is the United States of America. That's a little bit better. A little bit better earlier. A little better. Take that back. Oh my gosh, that freaked me out. Wow, that was spooky. Great Falls, though. I mean, this area here is not bad. This is nice. And that grid is... That's gritty. Oh, they even got little back alleyways in here, too. Not strange looking. But what? I like this a lot, AMZ. I like this a lot. Where roads have like the little back alleys for the garages, where the cars can drive in the back, and you park in the, or you walk in the front. Well, you don't walk in the front, but they even, again, but like, it's so neat when they have these kind of things on them. No, let's see anything about that. So, I know exactly where your grandpa lives, Gold. To be exact, it's right over here on, hold. Loading, please. 4th Avenue North, between 38th. Actually, as a matter of fact, it's right here. Not this house right here. Nailed it. Nailed it. Is that pavement? Oh, hi, Karen. Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing today? How art thou today, Karen? Art thou doing well? Honestly, oh, look at this movement though. The interstate kind of curves in and then curves. They have a business highway. But where does it go? This is the one thing that I've always been confused about with the South, or not South, but the Western America. Western US has a ton of business roads or business interstates. They go in the city. Oh, I see. It's going in, then back out. Okay, because usually the business roads have to meet back with their highway counterpart that it came off of. So 15 business goes in the city and then comes back out. That's so odd. That's so funky. What does the sign look like? Because now I'm curious. A lot of times in the West, they don't really tell you what road this is. But they do say business. Which is confusing because now does it say business on the next road? Because the next exit is also business 15. I got sidetracked really bad. I got really sidetracked really bad. But I have to find out. So it can only be good. But I'm okay. It doesn't. It says 287. But does the opposite side say business? Look what you've done to me, Gold. I've opened up the maps and now I can't get off the maps. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is a big problem for me. I can't see it! Cut the bush! It does say business. So this side says business, the other side does not say business. Which I guess makes sense, but at the same time, they don't know business came back. So business goes in, then out. That's so silly. Let me stop. Business. Hurliger. Why?
Business.
Thank you for... Business. Thank you for the resub for 4 months, Hurliger. I appreciate that. You found ton of visiting? You know, some people just say, I just have a knack for this, you know? Here, to make up for it, for doxing your grandpa. The reason I got scared by this name is because this is actually my name. I was like, wait, this is my city. This is technically my name. I was like, whoa, that's spooky. That's terrifying. It does look like a chill place to live. I live here in Great Falls. Get the water flowing through it. It's not bad. I'd like to live anywhere near water. I don't know if I could live inland that's far away from any kind of water source, you know? We're not we definitely are. Stu, thank you for the 7 months resub with Prime, Stu. I appreciate that. Dude, I like water. I like water. I like seeing water. That's the thing. So I prefer to live somewhere where there's like streams or creeks or rivers. Not an ocean. Ocean might be too risky. I'm not trying to get a hurricane. But that's why I like Pennsylvania. It has a lot of water in the area, and there's a lot of places that you can just drive through the countryside. But if there's, I also like places with a lot of trees. If there's no trees, I'm sad. I need trees. I need trees and I need green. But what I don't like is winter. That's the only season I don't like out of all the things here. That's it. Pizza for everyone. Thank you, Stu. Would you guys like some seaweed? You want some seaweed, Hurliger? There's some little chili powder on it here. I don't even know if you can see that correctly. Hold up. Can the camera can't focus on this naturally. But it sees what that is really clean, but it's just a piece of seaweed. Like gum wrapper? It kind of does. Got a nice little, hold up. We're gonna do some ASMR for a second. It's kind of like paper. And in this crazy life. Back to cities. What were we doing today? Or what are we doing today? You like Montana then? It snows a lot and gets into I mean, Pennsylvania gets into this winter. This last winter sucked. It was the worst winter that I've ever lived through. It was so cold. Not a single day did it go by. The whole week was just straight up negatives. It was awful. The wind chill was terrible. So far, yes. So far. I mean, just yesterday, it was like 100 degrees outside. And it's May. I don't want to imagine July and August if May was 100 degrees at one point, you know, in time. And then imagine next winter, we've had 2 violent snowstorms already. One that was like almost 2 feet tall, which is ridiculous. And the other one was just quite excessive, to be honest. 10. Wait. That must be a Tangia, because I can't see it. That has to be a Tangia.
Harishan Gamer 03 asked me, what is with the screaming? You sound like someone trying to eat British food for the first time. Dava7A7 is busy building this power grid, and I'm busy trying to avoid any germs from this keyboard. If you're going to keep making that noise, do it in another tab. Seriously, I need some peace and quiet, not more human interaction.
He barely made noise. He just said, "Day." That's all he. Man, that guy doesn't like noise at all. And thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for starting a hype train as well.
I think I'm about to. I'm not watching this. Look.
Katie, thank you for the 500 bits. You don't have to, Katie. You never have to. And you shouldn't. Also, I don't like how they removed that. On a what? That doesn't mean you should, though. That doesn't mean you should have. But I appreciate that, though, still. Good. But today we're finishing the port here. I did a little bit off stream, and you're gonna be surprised at me for what I did. Also, I see something else. Hold.
Hengamer03 asked me, no Dava, I can scream. And if you complain ill, serve you steak dinner. A steak. If it is covered in cilantro or ranch, keep it away from me. I am already sanitizing my workspace because of you yelling. Dava787 is trying to focus on these power lines, and your noise is worse than that. One time, we tried to debate if biscuits are cookies. Just keep it down. I do not have the energy for this nonsense today. Go
How did he know that?
Another corner of the internet to disturb.
Wait, how did he know that I discussed biscuits and cookies before? Did I? No, there's no way. I've always argued that before to the British, and they never took that lightly. But my AI knew that. It's like he knew. Thank you, Hen, for the 100 bits. So off stream, I built a roundabout off stream. I wasn't proud of this, to be honest. I wasn't proud of it at all. But I still built it anyway. And it was an actual functioning roundabout this time with an actual yields. It's like what Biscotti said earlier, Chris. He said Dava must be changing. There's something wrong with him. He's building more roundabouts. No. I'm building it because the road was separated and I didn't want to form a traffic light because I didn't want to join the roads because it would look awkward. So I put a roundabout instead. That's the only reason. The wrong way? No! Thank you, Rookie, for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. I do. Let me see here. But enjoy your lurk, Hen, as well. I built this little area. Oh, spinning. I built this little area here as well for a little town space that I'm going to place going on top of this hill. Now, the trees are a little bit thick here. I might not use oak. I might use something a little bit lighter just so I can see through them because they are a bit, they are a little bit intrusive, to be honest. The oak trees, they're a bit wide, so I do need to change that. But I want to build like smaller neighborhoods going on top of this hill and building upwards. You know how this road is kind of scaling upwards, but yeah, the trees are kind of in the way. So I should fix that. This is our main road here, going down to Route 4 that we built last time. I kind of like how this one turned out. It's not too bad. You're thinking. Very dream, very. Can we breathe? They drive on the wrong side of the road. Can't agree, Gold. I can't do it. I don't know how they do it. I've also hold before I continue. A few things came out, and I built one of them. Literally last stream, when I was building this, I was complaining at the fact that there are no trusses in this game. It's like Joe heard me and made them the very next day. Because now the trusses are out. And I had to place them down because I placed them here because that's where my boat passed. Between here. Not really an actual boat. But this came out, so I had to, because before the first time I complained about it. Hi, Johnny. Welcome. Make the best candies. Okay, I remember you were talking about those pig snouts before. I remember that. I don't know if I would trust that. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. It's perfect. Like, this is all that I've wanted. And Joe just added them into the game out of nowhere. It's so beautiful. I forgot what else was released. But something else updated, and for some reason, not for some reason, but my game feels smoother now all of a sudden, like actually flowy than normal. And thank you for the level 2 hype train, Rookie for the 100, Katie for the 500, Stu for the resub for 7 months, and Hurliger for the resub for 4 months. I appreciate that. Your mom's smoother. Some people say that I am more my mom's side than my dad's side, so you know. Maybe. Yes, and we do have the 1990s houses. We have them. These are Pittsburgh, right? They are. I like these Pittsburgh houses on hills because they look really nice on hills. Like, look at that. It's like a little neighborhood. It's so nice, except when the shadow disappears like that. But it's so nice when they're on hills. And these ones are the 1990s one, yes. They're on a little flat landscape. But before that, let's continue building this port. Off stream, I was getting a bit out of hand. I started to do too many things that I shouldn't have done. Or I was trying not to do, rather. One of them was try not to continue this port off stream because I knew I wouldn't have anything to do after that. The few things that I still have left to do are build the power grid, which I intend to place here. Hence the title of this stream. And then the actual farms that I still have yet to place. Specifically like around this area as well that I really want to place farms. And then I want to fix this bridge here. Because he also made these kind of trusses as well. And these ones look like the ones that you place underneath bridges to really hold up their structure. So I kind of want to place this to span across the highways because, you know, it's a big gap without any kind of support. I just had a stroke just now. Oh my gosh. My eyes are blinking in both different patterns like a chameleon. Tundra. Hi, Tundra. Welcome. Oh my lord. That got me really bad. Good heavens. Just now, Golds? Hi, Bunny. Human scale. What? Just great. Wait, did you release it just now? Hold, I'm saving my game. I'm going to go get the train that was just operated into the game by Joe, because Joe is kind of reading people's mind and just saying, hey, Dava just streamed. Let's go back to the main menu and install the train. Let's do it. The longest trip I did in my life? Driving from Pennsylvania to Atlanta. That's the longest trip I ever done in my life. So, driving from this state all the way down to Atlanta. So we legit drove through like the smallest portion of Maryland, like this tight corner here. Drove straight to West Virginia, and then Virginia, and then North Carolina, South Carolina, and then passed through into Atlanta. That was the longest drive. It was through Interstate 85 we passed through, and then up to Interstate 77. Interstate 77, there you are. Up through here, then all the way down through Interstate 81 is where we joined together. and then Interstate 81 all the way up to Pennsylvania is where we pass through. How many miles? I couldn't tell you, to be honest, but let's do an average. Let's do an average. I don't want to dox myself, so I'm gonna pick a random spot in Pennsylvania. Let's say from here. That's 670 miles. Realistically, I'm pretty sure it was about. Let me just go on maps and just tell you. That way I don't have to dox myself on stream to show you. Atlanta, Georgia. How many miles are we talking here, bud? Nah, just take me to Georgia. How many? Can't apply route. Here, from here. Calculating. 827 miles. It would take 12 hours and 46 minutes. 12 hours, 800 miles. Let's see, I'm gonna look this up to. Also, that's a nice building. Modern industrial. These are. Oh, he legit just released this because I didn't see it before. Curse you, Maestro. Curse you. What else did you make? I need Maestro to make an American train. That's the one thing I need Maestro to do. Is to make NJ Transit. That's all I need. And then I'll be the happiest person alive. These are really nice buildings, though. The 8-balls. Oh, wait, I forgot that was a thing. Very doubtful. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of woke up really early. I kind of woke up a little bit too early. And didn't go back to sleep for a little bit. It was pretty bad. Like, it's like that sleep that you have when you're like when you take a midday nap, but then it turns out to be a full-on nap. But then you wake up at the worst time possible. It was still night. Congrats. It was actually the middle of night. It was a midnight bunny. That's when I woke up. Not the middle. Not night. At least at the mid part. Is that not appropriate? No? A bad time to wake up? So I'm running on hopes and dreams right now, to be honest. Hopes and dreams, seaweed, and have you guys ever had tamarind? Hopes, dreams, and some tamarind.
Hello there.
That's what I'm serving on right now. I just got that, rookie. I just got that. Legit just now. Because my show likes to release things immediately before I press go live. It's like it's planned. You can't just show people your tamarind. First off, if my tamarind was this bumpy, I need to see a hospital. I need to go to a doctor. That's kind of a problem. But I have to. You want to see what it looks like on the inside? No, I probably shouldn't do that. I mean, maybe I should. No, I might choke on stream. Bad idea. Very, very bad. So here, oh gosh, I wanted to put a little ore guy here. Can I make you smaller? Maybe I could have. I'll be honest. I partially don't know what I'm doing today. If we could buy those here. No, they're more of they really found in like either like an Asian supermarket or like a very not international, but a store that sells like exotic fruits and stuff like that, you know? But I mean, Sweden has exotic stuff for sure. There are things over there that I Like the pig nose. What on earth is a pig nose? Still, I know what it is, but the thought of it is like, what on earth is that? Because I wouldn't hear pig nose as candy. Not at all. Never my days. Oh, hi, Mindy. Welcome. Stuff crashing someday. That's from the UK? Dang, what does Sweden have? She's lost me there. I have no idea. You know what? No. Y'all have... I can't say Swedish fish because I don't think that's Swedish. Is Swedish fish American? No, it's not. It's definitely not. Salty fish eggs on tube. Salty fish egg on tube. Salty fish egg on tube. What does that mean? Why does it sound like a... That sounds like a threat. I don't know why. That's right, they have meatballs! They have meatballs. No new emote? No. They only released like 2 tier 2 emotes and then they just stopped. But I love fish. Especially like sardines. Sardines and caviar. I don't know why people don't like caviar or sardines in the first place. I think sardines are great. It's such a great fish to eat. They got all the proteins that you could need, all you could really want in your body. Is this grade too high? Just ew, it's Bunny, you don't like sardines. And Google Kale's caviar, hold. Popular Swedish creamy spread. It's a spread? You can't call it caviar if it's a spread. That seems illegal. Why is it orange? Oh, it's a literal tube. Is that what you meant? Oh my gosh. I didn't know that's what you meant by tube. I thought this is giving off like I feel like this is something in the past. Like not like toothpaste energy, but like could you use this as toothpaste? I bet you could. You probably could. But my god. Just eat it with eggs and as an egg set. Do you use that to replace mayo? Is that what it looks like? Does it replace? Can it replace mayo? I mean, hold up. That doesn't sound bad. I don't know how it tastes. If it's just liquefied fish or creamy fish. No, no, no. So no mayo? No on the mayo part? Slow, please. It's in the ground. 3% grade. Too high, but it's fine. That's pretty high. Checking Discord? Let me take a look. Good heavens, someone has uploaded a modular cuff. That's what it was. That was also Joe. Dream. Dream, let me tell you something about Joe. I'm telling you, Joe has to be on some kind of drug to be releasing so many things so quickly. I don't even know where it's located. I have to make it myself, don't I? But Joe has to be on something to continue to make all that stuff. I don't know where the golf course is located. Yeah, I don't know where it's located. I have to search for that. Let me see if you high bio. Actually, yes. Like replace, like use in place of mayo. Is that possible? Yes. The golf course. Where on earth did I put that golf course asset, or where is it located within here? It's not a park. have to search it. Yeah, here it is. The whole sand bunker. I think it'd be fun to make a little golf course. It is under parks. Am I just blind? Wow, it's actually just fully modular. Wait, hold, that's kind of cool though. Wow. Wow. Like fully modular golf course. That's crazy. It will drop it now. Let me see. Let me see. Can you just... Why? Hi, Brucey. Welcome. Welcome. Why, hello. Why, hello, hello. Is it a building? They're modular? It's like an actual golf building. Maybe I just gotta search for it, and then maybe it'll be in there. Modular stuff is what makes everything great. Brucey, how you been? Oh, place clubhouse. Wait, there's a clubhouse? Wait. Clubhouse. I must be blind. It's definitely not here. Okay, it's definitely not in this one. It's definitely not here. Also, the SoFi Stadium. Okay, that's bigger than I thought. Oh my gosh. I forgot I got these ones as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my hiccup. The street in the front. Oh, for the stadium or for the parking lot? Oh, hi, Empress. Welcome. And being an absolute menace, of course. Yes, oh, one. Empress, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. You're saying building. I must be blind. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. I have to be blind. I cannot see it. Oh, you have issues placing the stadium itself. Oh, I see, rookie. Okay. A few assets. I have all of them. Fourth icon? It's under here. It's what you're saying. No. I'm just blind. Also, hi, Bucknari. Yeah. Off the 6. This. Oh. I'm just blind. I'm just very blind. Thank you, Bucknari. Oh, look at the little golf course area. Oh my, look at that little pavilion building. And they're all just attachments off of it. You can literally place your own little sand bunker as well. And a little place to swing your golf ball at. Oh, this is actually really nice. This is actually really nice. A series of holes built by a series of paths to go between each one for your golf cart. That's so neat. No, it is not. Oh my goodness, not you guys. My gosh, my goodness gracious. Hi, Tandy. Welcome. 45 to go. Ah, yes, 45 to go until you reach the number. I'm distracted. But Hear me out. If I build a golf course, I think it has to be like, I don't want to build it back here. It has to be somewhere there's more. Also, speaking of which, I am making a new city in City Skylines. I did not gold. I did not. I did not see the new Michael Jackson movie. I kind of want to. I kind of want to at the same time see it. Because I enjoy Michael Jackson's singing. And we're in Cities 2. I have a whole match picked out. Actually, let me just show you the name. Not that. It's James River. This map right here. This is the map of. Is it Quebec? It might be Quebec. The city of Quebec. No, it's not Quebec. Hold up. Wait. Ottawa. It's Montreal. Montreal, that's what it was. The Montreal map, yes. Quebec. And scary movie. So they actually are making a scary movie. Are you sure you want to, Katie? Also, to fix this road as well. I'm distracted. Hold. I'm back here. I'm doing a whole train facility to get up to here. Into this area, but the slope is quite high. It's a little bit too high, but I don't think I mind that. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to watch it if you're not interested. That's the thing. And the cool thing about this, Hyro, is that a mod updated, or a new mod came out, and you now have the ability to place down these rail spurs as station tracks without the actual building attached to it. So you can now build your own industry and have just tracks just kind of go into it without having to place down any kind of other building, which is actually really nice. All my spur tracks can actually be yard designations, which I kind of want to do for this now because I don't like this building personally, and I kind of want to place down a spur track like right here for ore. Oh, I like that now. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. Like areas like this, because I always make spurs whenever I build industry, and just the fact that I can now do that is actually really nice. Can I bootleg it? Can I cheese it? Can I cheese it just a little bit? I probably can't. I probably can't. I gotta make it myself. But I can finally do things like this now, and just kind of make them stop. Because it connects a road now without me having to do anything. It's so nice. Can you watch it though? Okay. If you say so. So I could just put down materials now, or the minerals. It's so neat. It even comes with little textures. So food, lumber. Over here, I actually am producing a bunch of not metals. I'm supposed to be making electronics and okay, all of the stuff changed. I didn't lock anything. You're supposed to be machinery. You were supposed to be machinery. I'm gonna lock you and change this to machinery. Stay locked. 45 people is not enough. Let's make you 60 approximately. You, my friend, actually no. All of you are meant to be electronics, so you're fine. No beverages. Yeah, electronics. Change, lock, apply 60. Same with you, electronics. Because you're supposed to be just shipping everything out. That's what I want this thing to do. Change and lock. You, however, are going to be machinery. Because of the way this building is. Oh, well, hold up. Hear me out. What kind of vibe does this building give you when you look at it from the outside? It gives you old factory kind of looks. Same with this one. Stop.
No.
What happened?
No.
No, he's sleeping.
You see what happens when you pet the... You see what happens when you pet that dog, Tundra? Has fire always been this crazy before? This fire looks ridiculous. That's an actual fire. I don't think I've ever seen fire look like this in this game before. Has it? Oh, it's being poured out now, I think. I don't think I've ever seen fire look like that before. But my gosh, what happened here? Sideways truck, car crash in the side. You two crash into each other sideways. Almost fall off the bridge like a Final Destination character. This guy over here. Who's dead? You dead? You dead down there? You good? Somebody drowned. That guy's dead. He ain't coming back. How many people actually died in this crash? No crashes. No disaster. No one died. Really? No one died? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, back from my distraction. The bodies are burning. Just maybe. Hi, Jam. Welcome. Okay, now that I'm fully distracted, I'm gonna reclaim this track. Because I'm making my spur come through here. And you're gonna pass through up here. Make you bi-directional just because I feel like it. And make you both same direction here, and you two as well. So I'm really happy that mods like this are just being released. And I could just ship minerals or machinery to this area now. And I can actually just have a train running to this landscape now, which is... No! Which is really neat at the same time. Welcome to Buffet. And people rush to get there. And this is why you don't speed. This is exactly why you don't speed or you shouldn't speed. Because if you speed, you get people killed. Isn't that right? Speaking of which, Tundra, I was driving home from work one day, and there was something interesting came up that reminded me of just Tundra, because it was a Tundra in front of me as I was driving. What happened that I was fully reminded of just Tundra? Was it just the truck did something that I'm not remembering, that I'm misremembering? I'm pretty sure it tried to prevent me from getting into like a... I'm not gonna say... I was gonna say police chase. No, I wouldn't run away from the police. No. From getting a ticket from a car. Tundra! You never seen a Tundra, Jelly? It's a truck. It's like a Ford F-150, but its name is a Tundra. Yeah, the Toyota Tundra. It's not a Ford, however. It's no Ford. Because we heard what AI Ford F-150 man thought about the Tacoma. Don't know what he thinks about the Tundra, though, actually. I'm opening. Everything is crab. I saw that you were playing that yesterday, Jelly, when I got back home and passed out. How was that game? And what was it about? Everything is crab. Gotta fix all this. It's all a mess. An evolution roguelike game? Oh, roguelike game, eh? Yeah, I did notice that. It gave off very, it kind of gave off like a cult vibe, a Cult of the Lamb vibe, but also a little bit more of a League vibe at the same time. I mean, Frozen Land, that never thaws, but Tori uses it. That evolves and you choose different traits and abilities. Oh, see, that's kind of cool though. That's pretty neat. That reminds me of that game. Not like a rogue game, but remember the games that we play on the computers way back in the day? Remember Agario? That game? There was also another spin-off of that game that you were like little tanks and you could like upgrade your tank to be able to become different shapes and whatnot, or have different abilities. That's the vibe I kind of get. Thank you for using that emote. The nopers. Surveillance. Hi. Hi, Surveillance. How was your first stream, Surveillance? I was sad I missed it because I was here playing City Skylines and I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of what I've become. Well, hopefully it went well. Everything described is very addictive once you understand it. I see, I see. It sounds intriguing. It sounds intriguing. On Sunday? That's good to know. That's good to know. What time exactly would you say? If you can break down the exact time scale and the the date of it. It's on sale. Oh. What kind of sale are we talking? Free 99? Almost free 99? $5.99? I prefer $4.99 personally. I do want to be careful though with this this site here, because sure, you are a power. Oh, wrong track. You are a power plant, but I kind of want you to distribute something to this area. Not a power plant, but a power facility. And what is something that power facilities need when it comes to trains? I feel like they need any kind of mineral of some kind. Maybe even heavy machine. No, let's go minerals. I feel like they need a mineral. Speaking of Michael Jackson, I feel like they need this, you know? Just, I get that feeling. Oh, you have power lines? Oh, brother. Baby, I've never felt so good. Not that cheap. 3:30-ish, plus time. Okay. Around €8. The 9th level pressure. It's impossible. Nah, I kind of want to give the game a try though. Is it multiplayer by chance? Probably not, right? Gonna be just fine. Gotta fly, gotta see, gotta believe. No, baby, crying. Every time I love you, it's in and out my life. Tell me, out my life, baby, so baby. I've never felt so good. Specify that as EST, so you said 3:30 EST. That's about 9:30. 9:30. That's about 9:30 for everyone in Europe. Not everyone, but most people in Europe area.
How are you?
Why, welcome. Hopefully you're doing just well today. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I'm very distracted. But that's just a common trait about being over here. 8 or 9. That's still pretty cheap. So the power plant. I'm not power. I gotta stop saying plants. The power facility. I'm not producing power. I'm transferring power. However, it wouldn't hurt to have like a small coal plant here. It wouldn't hurt. It really wouldn't hurt at all, to be honest. It would give this train more purpose if there was coal here. What kind of track did I put here? Did I put down I put down minerals, right? I'm pretty sure I put minerals, so coal should be useful here. I kind of want to try. Do I want to use a coal facility here? I mean, it's not a bad spot. This is over here. I could transfer voltage wires from here to here, even. Matter of fact, I think that's a good idea. Hi, Plup. Welcome. And you at least check out the demo. You're on pressure 5. Oh my goodness. That was actually the best way to level. If you get the cute trait. Refund if no likely. No, I usually don't refund games often because believe it or not, it takes me a long time to play a game. I should be so fucking. Hi, Kylie. I should place down you. Like, for example, I have Manor Lords. I've had Manor Lords since the game released. Do you want to know how many times I've played Manor Lords? I haven't downloaded it once. I haven't opened this game once. I bought it when it was $40 and I never returned it because I never played it. I don't know why I do this. I have a problem with that. I just play games and I don't buy them because I'm stuck playing City Skylines, and it's a problem for me.
Hello there.
Why, hello. Hi, Maggie. Welcome. How are we doing today? Hope we're doing just fine. Just great. Hi, Bully. Make you sideways here. Hey, lady. How you doing today, Kylie? Did you do anything off today? Did you do anything strange today? Have you partaken in any kind of British foods today? These hiccups are gonna be the death of me. I don't know what I'm listening to today, to be honest. The playlist is gonna be so random, or very random. Oh, I can't bridge across you. Buns, I can't roll crossing you. Okay. Oh, this is pure buns. You know what? I want to go behind this, but I think I have to do it from here. I have to do it from there. Okay. Okay, but I have to be very careful what I'm doing here. Little changes with evolutions. Oh. You know what? I'll give it a whirl. You gotta remind me though. Can you send me a DM to remind me? Just be like, just say get the game. I'll know what you're talking about. Not far enough yet. Through here should be fine. Nope, right here is fine apparently. You know, okay, so playback. Stop! There we go. No, you don't have to bite for me. I'll get it, don't worry. I refuse to let any of you gift me a game. I refuse! Unless you want my Steam ID. It's just my name on Steam. Yeah, it's just my name on Steam. Nova 787. Best friend hands down. Maybe. Maybe. Curve up, then come in. Like so. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I don't like having all these railroad cross. I could erase them, but... You know what? I think that'll work. I think that'll... It's fine. If I just force it in, I think it'll work. I want to believe that it'll work, actually. Yeah. If you push it far enough in, this will definitely fit. And then it should just... The train should drive through. I don't know what that is. There we go. It's a really good thing. What did you clip those? What on earth did I say? I didn't say anything weird, did I? Surely not. Surely I did not. There's no way I did. Keep my fingers crossed for keys multi. You know, I did that, but I don't know how it works still. Honestly, I have no idea. You'd never do anything? Surely I didn't. Hold up. What did I didn't say anything sus. Cap. Pause music. I don't like having all these railroad cross. I could erase them, but you know what? I think that'll work. I think that'll. It's fine. If I just force it in, I think it'll work. I want to believe that it'll work. I want to believe that'll work too. I can't force stuff in. No, you're saying if I force something in, is that the problem? Did I force it in? Is that what the problem was? Filth? Utter filth? Disgusting? Vile. Ugh. Can't believe this man just said something so atrocious out of his mouth. Oh, I put you there. Good. I want to use these voltages, but I can't fit them. So we're going to make it look like it does work. Let me teach you all about making high voltage wires look like they're high voltage wires without making them actually be high voltage wires. Experiment 1 is place down a few wires. Make sure they're in the spot that you want them to be, because you cannot move them. If you move them, they break. Let me show you what I mean by that. If you move it, it's forever broken. Why? Because the entire grid moves. You move the underground wires, but you also move the main host wire, which is up here. It's centered now, which is not correct. So it's technically broken, like very broken. So you cannot use move it on these ones. You have to make sure that they're placed down in the correct spot before you actually do alter their movements. Second step. I'm gonna move you out here actually. These feet are ridiculous. Eat the synchronous move like literally the tram. Wait, what? Eat the synchronous. Oh, you're saying Kate? Oh, never mind. I was confused. Yeah. Hold up. You can add me as a friend. Hold. Get me in here. Why'd you have to fill my heart with sorrow? I'm gonna use the fake ones first before I continue. Using the fake power lines here makes it a little bit easier, because having the fake ones makes it feel like you have more space. Well, not space, but it just feels more natural, I should say. Like you have all this stuff that you could just place down anywhere. And they don't fill any space. They're just all blank voids, which is also really nice. You can get a really nice looking power grid if you just fake it. You know, fake it till you make it, which would work. Yeah, that's the one thing. You can't just... Yeah. That's always the one problem with Steam and their ways of gifting. Like so. So here's the real one. I'm going to remove all the textures and put new textures in the bottom. There's actually one main one here. This building should be flipped backwards, actually. It should be flipped backwards. Main. I should remove this rail crossing, honestly. I should remove this. What did I just say? What did I say? I'm gonna make it go forward instead of back. Come down through here. Do it like this. Issue. The issue with this is that it's facing the wrong way to say. Oh, I moved it, didn't I? Oh, I moved it. Hold. I said 4. You can't move an electrical power system by hand with move it, or else that becomes a problem. I'm gonna flip you backwards. I can't really push you more space forward, can I? I can't afford it, but I can push you up to the tracks now. I can do that. Are you backwards? Wait. No, you're for the road. You connect to here. Okay, that's fine. You need to connect to up here. You know what? Screw it. Oh, hold up. I got it. I got it, Tundra. I'll do like this. Oh, fine. And I moved this one as well, didn't I? So I gotta remove this. Still feel like you're mad. It says that there's nothing here. It still says, it says pending. There's nothing pending. Not that I can see anyway. Oh, wait, by Discord. I didn't read. I can't read. I just can't read sometimes, you know? I'm actually really blind. There we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, I could refresh, but I just can't read, Jelly. That's all. You know me. That's my nickname. That's what my nickname should be. That's what my new username should be. Java can't read. Java 7.8 can't read. Yes. As corny as it sounds, it's true. Go through here. Oh, you're on the back side. Okay, I'll do like this. No, but I need you to transfer power out the city because you're a reservoir. Wait a second, I'm confused now. How exactly does this building work? It's reserving power. Can you charge even if I... Can you charge for the ground and I can send the power out? Or do I need substations? No, these aren't substations, these are just extra batteries. Wait a second. How do I know when it's sending power and when it's not sending power? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Wait a second, hold up. I'm realizing this now that I actually don't know how this works correctly. I have a power plant. That action's still there. I have a power plant here. I still want to change this entire area and redo it. But you're fully charged, but you're connected to the grid. No, you're connected to this, so you technically don't count. I have one up here as well. Or I thought I did. Do I not have a... Tundra. Tundra, thank you. Thank you. Oh, for the game. I'll be sure to play it. I definitely will. I'll give it a whirl. It is done. I'll definitely give it a whirl. Now go play. Now. What's happening to you? Why are you sagging? Crying! Buddy, why are you so saggy? That's very rude that you sag like that from that distance. Is it because just part of the building is off screen or off the map, you sag? Just a little... Just because a little bit of you goes off, you sag? That's so rude. Don't worry. I won't. I definitely won't. I always hide my screen whenever something like that were to pop up. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, I need that there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We got crabs. That's all that matters, right? At least we gave each other crabs. I don't know if I should be proud of that. Of that sentence, to be honest. I don't think I should. Control me. I'm trying to figure out how I want you to look. Oh, that's all that matters, alright? So I need you to go up into this one, and then I want to disperse this power to this ore field, which means the ore field needs its own little power sorting area, which might be on top of this hill, to be honest. Let's go with that. But I also kind of want you to go far. I'm really worried. I'm really wary about using these different cable wires that I have. Granted, I have one, which I just might reuse. I'm gonna use this one here. It's a custom asset one. However, I find that sometimes the last time I used like the big substation or the big wires, my save corrupted. So I'm terrified of using them because I feel like every time I place them, my save corrupted, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. But I'm just in case. I'm gonna keep saving, just in case. I'm gonna add a door. In other words, I'm gonna try to place down another one over here. It's like these ones. I shouldn't use these because I feel like this corrupted my save. I really shouldn't install them, but I don't know why I don't. I don't know what's a problem with me. So I want to use just a default base game one, actually. Which I'm blind. Here it is. That's too close of a distance, no? Like, it doesn't really need it, per se. But at the same time, shoot. Why not? Go with it. I'm gonna borrow you. So you're gonna come off forward. And I want this power line to just run down the back of the screen here, or back of the city, in the far deep ends, scaling to a portion that needs power. If I make an airport, this is going to the airport. As of right now, I don't know where it's going. But for... Ooh! You carry 345 volts. What if I just make 2 of these, and then just kind of spur off of one of the Packers? Oh my gosh. Packers. Packers, thank you for the resub for tier 2 for 10 months, Packers. Been taking care of the baby. Baby, be back to work in June. I'll be around it. Packers, do take care. Hopefully you get that baby well taken care of. But thank you again for the tier 2 resub for 10 months even. I appreciate that. But hopefully all is well. Hopefully all goes well. a good one, but I don't have a song with their sad. Oh. Another world. Oh, also, that's my game's lagging. It's at 1x speed instead. There we go. Also, I do know that you're lagging a little bit more just because I didn't save my game and exited when I installed that asset, so that's why it's a little bit laggy. Or more laggy than before, or usual, I should say. Getting food? Yes, go get your food. You getting crabs now? I think at this point, all crabs. Terrifying, by the way. You'd never see me again if I had crabs. Oh my goodness, I'd be petrified, mortified. Where's that rock? Where that rock? This rock. Here we go. I'm just placing these down for now. They're just placeholders. I'm trying to get into the habit of placing down rocks as a cliffside, just to make my areas look really or more defined on the corner pieces, like rocks over here. Trying to make them more defined as an edge, you know? I still have to get this power line, a portion where the road touches. So I actually might connect you to this down here. I might just do that actually. Which is gonna be railroad crossing through here in the upward hill. Think I'm falling for you. Or no, I'd rather the train pass through here, or the materials that come off the train have to pass through here. This is fine. Pad Thai no crabs. I've only had Thai food twice in my life. I didn't like it twice in my life. Those 2 times I had it, I still didn't like it. But a lot of the foods that they have, and when they make pad Thai or Thai food in general, I really can't eat. Spending all my thinking about you. I think I'm falling for you. Almost me starting something. Hi, Rank Ray. Welcome. The rumors are definitely not true ever at all. Oh, the rumors can neither confirm nor deny, Ren Gray. Next, you're gonna tell me that Gray has crabs. Next, that's what you're gonna tell me. If that's true. If that's true. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You want Indian food so bad? You didn't get it last time, right? The Indian food? I think I'm falling for you. Now I find it. You shouldn't be concrete. I think you should be a dirty old crusty road, to be honest. I'm gonna make you a dirty crusty road. I don't want this area to be fully facilitated, you know? I don't want it to be like that maintained of a whole electrical system area, you know? I want this to be like hidden in the back roads. That's how I want this grid to look. Falling for you. And just because of that, I'm giving you a net lane surface. Pulley. A fair and balanced wheel, Pulley. Well then, let me show you this. It's been a while since I spun this wheel. It's been... I mean, I haven't seen you guys in like 5 days. And on the 5th day, he respawned. He respawned into nothing, however, on the 6th day. You know what, Polly? Just for trying, I offer you a seaweed. Here. They're very crisp. Hold up. Want some more seaweed ASMR? Don't talk about me like that. Hold. I can keep it. This destroys my entire real belief system. There was never one. There was never one at all. Ren gray. Now I don't want this to be too old-fashioned. I want this to be somewhat drivable, so I'm gonna make it at least. Is this okay if a dirt surface? I feel like there's something more that I can use. Something more earthy. I mean, you could work, but I want to keep you as my ballast for my tracks rather than my other dirt path. I'm gonna use you. Kylie, why don't you like my ASMR? Is there something wrong with my ASMR? You don't like the noise? Was the noise too loud? Rigged. I would never listen to rumors, especially when there's so many times with my own eyes and ears. At this rate, I mean, she may as well kill somebody. You never know. And we wouldn't believe it. We all say it's a rumor. But is it really? Is it really a rumor? I don't mind this dirt path, actually. It's not bad. I quite like this. Do they overlap? I didn't check for this. Oh, they do overlap. Pain. Okay. I'm gonna have to redraw that just for a little bit. Oh, they just overlap in general. Okay. Idea number 2. Okay, this works. Welcome back, Sandra. Welcome back. Yeah. Wait, that's a little bit nicer. A little bit. Now, the train's actually connected to this, right? It is. Let's get a freight train to run down here. Now, I have a series of freight lines that I've been meaning to actually remove and redistribute entirely. Because most of them are kind of, I don't want to say outdated, but they're a little bit outdated. But I specifically want the issue with grabbing the gray line is that it goes to its own coal facility, but I need it to come here. But I kind of need the track to backtrack this way, which might mean I'm going to need a bridge of some kind to get back onto this side, which is going to be a little bit of a pain. Or I could just have gray go all the way forward and loop around and comes back. But then again, gray never meets. Either way, the gray line doesn't really serve a purpose to be over here. It doesn't really serve a purpose. That much of a purpose. You know, on the way back. Yeah, on the way back. Let's drop the minerals. So gray, you're gonna come down through this way. Oh, but issue number 2 is now I have 2 lines thing up here. You're carrying minerals, you're carrying machinery. So you go up here. I need a different train entirely, a machinery train. However, only place it manufactures is located here. But I don't have a station stop for that. But I can make one now. But I can make one now. Now that I have this ability. I could just grab machinery and just place down a track here. Oh my goodness, it's brilliant. And now the train actually serves purpose. Just like so. Oh, it's perfect. What do you mean no pedestrian access? They don't need to walk? No, serve a purpose? That's a really big... No. No. You know what I meant. I ain't talking about that gray noise. No, no. Gray noise? That guy got purpose. I believe everyone has a purpose in the world. Even if it may seem like you're doing nothing. You definitely have a purpose to do something, you know? What do you mean you have a problem? What's your deal here, bud? What are you trying to do? What do you mean no pedestrian? Remove this and do it again. Oh great, I just broke the whole track without actually taking the track. Actual pain. There it is. Oh, I just have to move it. I'm silly. So let's give it a little wiggle. Ah! There we go. We pretend that we didn't see that error. Hi, Zanny. I hope it is going very pleasant. Hi, Zanny. How are you doing today? Wait, Zanny, is it almost time? It's almost time, right? I didn't fall asleep, did I? I didn't miss it yesterday, did I? When I catch you to... Oh, even billionaires. Even billionaires. Despite me saying that, Jelly, yes, it is true. Even billionaires have a purpose. Heck, look what they've done to people. They serve, whether it be a good purpose or bad purpose, they've done something. They've done something. Remove all these power lines, or these lights here. I did sleep. I'm mad. I missed everything while sleeping tonight. Pause the game for a second. Now the reason I haven't built any cargo in a while is because I have this mod. That gives me the ability to control what's on said train. So this line here, it's basically the same thing as, what's it called? I can't remember. Tygon's rail infrastructure. The ability to give you all the control over all the different trains and what they can carry for machinery. So I want the steel pipe. I think solar panels are machinery, right? Technically speaking. Will it add it to the train that I click it to before I continue this? Out of curiosity. It does not. So I should use it here just in case. 3 mods? There's no such thing as too many. There's no such thing. Only a few mods, that's all. Sugar, honey, darling. What is an ADR? Cargo car? I don't know what ADR means, but I'm gonna add it. It shouldn't carry trash, it shouldn't carry wood. Cargo car, maybe, but I don't think I really need that if I have a box car. I don't think I should need that anyway. Let's go with this and see what happens. Before I do that, I didn't change the engine.
Hello there.
Because the last thing I want is a A 20-car train, that might be a lot. That might be a lot. No, that's a lot. It can't fit. No, it can't fit. It just can't fit. One of these trains should be 20 cars long, though. Bandit! Hi, Bandit. I love you, baby. You are a special lover. Train line number 2. You will be... You are F7. F7. Your machine train. Machinery? What should I be carrying? What color line should it be? For machinery? You have to be gray at least still, but I already have a gray for ore. So I'm gonna make the ore like a deep light blue. Yeah. For Minecraft diamonds, you know, it makes sense. Da -da -da, da -da -da, da. There are people who are essentially dragons sitting in a pile of gold. Basically. They basically are. But what did you play, Zanny? Also, how long does it take a train to spawn here? Oh, yeah, that's one reason why I'm building this power line. I forgot. This power line just goes straight underwater and just kind of deforms my land. But I kind of need this one here now. I actually have to redo my whole power system. Because right now it's just all sorts of all over the place. You know what? This would be a good spot. Have the power line kind of transfer between here on the island. And then come down through here. And then meet its way back up here. And then disposition itself to other power plants. And power systems in general. You know what? That's a good idea. That's a great idea. So yeah, you're gonna... No matter what, you have to come off of this. However, there's only one way to make it look like it came off of these ones here. So I gotta take all of this apart. I hate how these things try to snap even though I disable snapping. It's so annoying.
Bye-bye.
You know, Zany, if you came in after Taylor, you just might have gotten that one. You just might have got that. Hi, Taylor. Goodbye, Taylor. I'll learn why you eat, of course. That's... Oh my gosh, that's louder than it was before. See, there's proof right there, Zanny, that I in fact did not remove that. But I'm also sorry that it played when you were trying to get it the whole time. The issue of putting this through here is that it still has to go underwater, but... I want you to come through this way. But I also want you to stay at a really high incline, because you're going over something risky here. And I can't have too many... Oh, that's fine. 3? 3 is good. Stop. Like so. A little low, but... a little low, but it's okay. It's fine. I play sound. I don't show it on purpose. I stand up. Yes, enjoy your food. I really don't think I should have this many power. You know, see, this is why I think I need a bigger substation. But I fear it's going to crash my game. I 100% fear it's going to break my game and break my save. And I will cry for the ends of Earth. But it looks so nice. But I kind of want to... I kind of need to... Wait, no, I have one down already. Yeah, the big boy one, though. I wish I had one that was smaller, actually. Oh yeah, you're the big boy one. Wait a second. Hey, 03. 01 is not great. Neither are you. You only hold one line though. But you feel like you look like you hold more voltage going through there. But this one is probably, oh, it's just too big. That is it, but it's just too big. You know what? Just build 2 of them. Just build 2 of these. You're gonna be interfering, aren't you? Actually, no, you're not. Let's see here. Moving you is fine. The building is fine. I could just move all this stuff, which is feasible. But everything else, do like this. There's always the one tricky part. Is finding. Oh wait, the base game holds 400 megavolts, megawatts rather. That was 345. Maybe I just should stick with the base game one because I don't know how this looks underground. It might be a little bit funky underground, but I still hate the fact that the bigger version doesn't have 4 wires. That kills me. All 6 wires, only has the 4. But it's painful every time I see it. It's so painful, which resorts me to having to use this one. Hold up, no. Yeah, it resorts me to using this one. It has all 6. It's so... It lacks crabs. If only there was a way, Jelly, to add crabs in this game. If only there was a way to give my citizens crabs. Let me stop before I... Let me stop. Oh. One citizen at a time. Oh. If there's ever a, like, a pandemic DLC in this game, I for sure am naming it crabs. I'm for sure doing... That's the first thing I'm doing in this game. If there was ever a pandemic DLC, because my gosh, I'd be having the laughter of a time. You should go on the base ground, actually. But for now, pass up, pass down. I don't like that. I don't like that, but I don't want you to go over buildings either. Go on here. Yeah, I'd rather you not go above buildings. I'd rather you not be this close to buildings, actually, too. So I'm gonna put you on this side. Isn't just for... seeing crabs seems shameful. Oh, my ears. Hi, Carnage. Welcome. I mean, technically, the city does have a crab shack. They serve lobsters. Where did I put it last time? I think I put it down here. Here it is. Yeah, the lobster tail. Yes. You know what? There we go. The crab shack. Perfect. Hold. Holding. Holding. This guy has fast internet. I can't stand this man. This dude and his gigabit ethernet. Oh, you feel special in the pool because the pump and the filter weren't anchored to the pad, guaranteeing technology and anchoring the plumbing, and this is one country that's hard. That's annoying. So what do you have to do now? Do you have to get it re-inspected and, well, first get it fixed for those pump filters, and then get it re-inspected again? That's annoying. That sounds annoying. Here, you're gonna go. You need to merge with something else. So I'm gonna make you merge. I'm gonna make you split up this way. But I want to be careful. No, you have to be very careful. Because you can't go up and down repeatedly. But I mean, yes, you can. Then cut across. And then you're gonna merge. You're gonna merge with this one up here, actually. So do it like this. Like so. That's fine. Good. Bit of fine for failing. Out for tap cause for call for. That's, you gotta pay for failing it. Well, you gotta pay for the inspection, I guess. But wait, you have to pay for the inspection and pay for failing it? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, that sounds terrible. Okay, pull you out, pull you in. This should be fine. Good. I forgot about you. You could join through here, actually. Before I continue that scope further. As a matter of fact... Oh, as a matter of fact... Squeeze this between here. Yeah, squeeze it here. I know it's gonna be a little bit iffy, but yeah, this works a little bit easier in my favor. Let's do it like this, and do it like this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that works where it transfers power through there, but one can only imagine, right? You get fined for failure and you pay for the inspection, and they will not inspect again until the fine is paid. Right for another. Oh, you know, I was afraid that it was going to be more than 25, because pool fees can be expensive. Like just paying for the pool, my gosh, that can run your money. I thought it was gonna be like 150. I think I prefer you higher, to be honest, because when you're higher, I mean, the clearance wise, it's not that much, but I prefer this high voltage wire design better than the other one. That is high enough this time, which is nice. But granted, it still sucks that you have to pay again. Because that sounds like the dumb part, in my opinion. I'm going for medium concrete to place within here, just to give it a little bit more rigid texture. I'm going to remove all this stuff. Make you a darker concrete patch here. Hiccups. That is that is pretty annoying. That's the most annoying. That is very annoying, actually, because you have to pay that just $25. I am pretty dry. Well, thank you. Thank you, Coffee. Oh, I actually need that a lot. That was very nice. Let's see here. Oh, but I have some good news from work. After all the people that quit and fired, we're finally getting 3 more new people. Basically all the people that we lost. And I had to train a new guy on Monday, which was pretty neat. So finally, we'll be back again to the days where we don't need too much overtime or we're lacking people. Granted, having to train them again will be not great because we're at a place now where we're all pretty good at what we do. It's where we finish pretty early, but now that we're going to train 3 people at once, it will be a little bit slow that day, a little bit hectic. But it's Memorial Day. And since I'm a... what's it called? Since I'm a, essential worker, I get paid time and a half. And if there's overtime that day, I'm taking the overtime. I'm trying to get that quadruple pay. This will be new. That's the thing. At least there are new people because it sucked. It sucked so bad. Like, oh my goodness. I hope none of them quit because that job has such a high turnover rate. It's ridiculous. Like, way too high of a turnover rate. So all our new open positions are going away, and then expect us to use AI to help cover the work gap. AI. What are they, NVIDIA? AI to cover the gap. Rude. Hire people because of AI. You know, it's what the world's coming to nowadays. So I expect nothing more, to be honest. Like, all these computer jobs that you're gonna see now are just gonna be AI-ified, you know? It's gonna be terrible. I mean, really bad, to be honest. Yeah, Jelly hates AI. Send Jelly after them. Can I borrow $100? Kylie, what are you gonna borrow $100 for? I need to hear a valid reason why you want $100. It needs to be the most valid reason, Kylie. They need a whole 100. And this guy was sleeping. Of course I am, Carnage. I woke up to messages from Carnage being like, I need help in cities. Oi, are you awake? I was dead asleep. I saw the time of those messages and I realized, I was like, wait. I fell asleep at 5 o'clock yesterday. Because he messaged me like 6 and 7. I shouldn't have said those numbers together. It was really funny. To treat yourself. Do you want a spa day, Kylie? Is that what you want? All alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone. And we got your baby put away. And then, oh, don't think twice about me. Your IT job is high up enough that I'll survive AI. I'm one of those users that will replace it, otherwise it's fine. Oh, that's good though. That's good. You know what you gotta do, Karen? Make your own code that only you can read. Underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna take two. I wanna break through. What will $100 get me at McDonald's? A quarter pound of cheese, and that's about it because McDonald's is too expensive, Kylie. Matter of fact, I'd rather not you get McDonald's. I'd rather go get Wendy's. I will still always be mad about this till this day. Till this day forward. I refuse to make you get McDonald's. The people say, anyway. Oh, you're far from here. Thank you for farting. I appreciate that, for filling my nostrils with your booty gas, you know? That's all I needed in my life. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. Get my nails done. No, Kylie. No, no, no. You can't say that. Is there at least money for saved left at least for Wendy's? Even a little bit of Wendy's? I would see you in a new life. Do nails cost that much? Oh, that's a little bit too brown. A little bit too brown for me here. Oh, that's better. I like that. Visible, but not too visible. It gives us a little sense of the earth was shifting in this spot, you know? Tomato, small dry coke. 9 and some change. 9? Where are you at, Hyro? Where it's $9 and some change. Oh, McDoubles. Okay, never mind. I thought you were saying a double quarter pounder, because my gosh. Those are the only things you can afford at McDonald's now. Like a double, 2 McDoubles? What are like $3? $3 for one of those? What do I do without this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do without this? What do I do without this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do without this? What do I do without this? Hold up. Go further down. Further down the chain. There we go. Then wrap it back up. Cut it back. Back up. Up around. Let me cut it back. Let's cut it back by distance. Let me curve it back around here. Carefully. This will suffice. This should add for a nice texture around it, yes. A little bit nicer texture. Then I could put some rocks or mountainscapes behind this. No! Darkstar! Darkstar, is that you? Is it really you? Bye. Yiley. I was waiting for her no. Darkstar, are you okay? Is everything okay? The $6 biggie bag is so much better than McDonald's. I can agree with that. I can get down with that opinion. Honestly, Gold. A good opinion to have. I'm gonna destroy some of these trees here because they're in the way of my power line. And you know the rules. You can't have trees in the path of a power line because when they go into a power line, forest fire. Immediate forest fire. So I need a solid foundation now. Like I prefer. I could use concrete, but. But the concrete has to be like very cracked. Well, no, it could just be rocks. It could just be rocks. Let's use rocks. Fingers crossed all over it. I hope it is. Because they seem to be targeting you a lot. A lot. Which is annoying. Oh, hold up. Let me just see what it looks like before I continue. Oh no, heavens no. This works. It's on a better footing, technically speaking. The dark one might work a little bit better, but let's go with lighter concrete ground here. Just give me something. Give me something. I'm so stressed. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Something. Also, there is an ad about to take place in approximately 40 seconds. Open ad. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh, deleting your old account. Oh, so you haven't. I saw you had a fully new one. Well, but that sucks. You have to make a whole new account. Well, I mean, you have to if they keep accessing it repeatedly. But man, oh no. Oh no. UFC. Can't believe it. Paying a rent, paying for trips, diamonds on our neck, diamonds on our wrists. Did I not just use this rock? Hello? Did I press cobblestone? What the? Smoking out the window. Smoking out the window. Good. To me, I felt like I belong to all. And if it happens again, there's somebody's definitely targeting you with something. Definitely targeting you with something. It's definitely not me. It definitely wasn't me though. I don't like to say that. Hercules, Hercules. Help me please, help me please. Why you doing this to me? Actually, but I wanna die. Got me paying a rent, paying for trips, diamonds on our neck, diamonds on our wrists. Stop autosave, please. Gonna be killed here. Smoking out the window. Say, why could she do this to me? Oh, I thought that girl belonged to all of me. But I was wrong. She belonged. Everybody. Ooh. There we go. I'll put this here to make a little gate that wraps around the entire area to make it more secure. Not that it really is going to be broken into. If there was ever an update to this game where crime was actually visible through your city and you can actually see people like being suspicious.
Oh, hey there, boyo. Lovely day for a boat wash.
What on earth are you cleaning? What on earth?
Were you cleaning chat? Tantra, thank you for the 50 bits for Mr. Krabs. To everybody. Ooh. Okay.
Tundra Snake asked me, what would it take to make everything crabs? A mountain of coin, a tide of absurdity, and a whole lot of shell-based engineering, matey. Convert the farms, roads, power lines, and citizens into crab-shaped versions. Then keep the profits rolling in. The real cost? Time, labor, and enough money to make even me wince.
You know, Mr. Krabs, I understand. I'll listen. Turn everyone into crabs seems fairly Difficult. What is he? Why not say any? You know, you never know. You never know with that guy. Huh? Thank you, Tundra, for the 100 bits for Mr. Krabs. You know, hold up. You guys want a tamarind? Tamarand? It's like this little, how would I describe this thing? It's like a... You can probably hear that. A fruit thing encased in a shell. Fruit? No, it's more of a giant seed. And you crack it open here. You crack open the substance and you get the fleshy part inside the nut part. I can't describe it. Yeah, it really You know what, no, Zanny? Hold up. It looks kind of freaky though. I'll be honest. Hold. What on earth? You never seen a tamarind? Hold. See, this is the inside. Let me zoom in here for you. That's the wrong button. Hold up. Let me just. There we go. Oh, you can see pinpoint. Look, that's a tamarind. You see how? Yeah, close in there. You see how disgusting that looks on the inside? But I promise you, that's like fruit. It's it's edible. That was a bit too clear, to be honest. I probably shouldn't have zoomed in that close. Oh. It was a bit too clean of a focus. I'm not gonna lie. It showed really what was on the inside, but you kind of bite it, and there's like one seed surrounding the whole thing. Then it leaves off these like the little stemmy parts here. Hold up. There. This is a close one here. It's hard to get this one. There we go. This one's not as sour though. They're usually a little bit sour. It's not as sour. It's like Gandhi's nuts. Hold up, the train's here. You see, I wish I can tell this train to only carry what I wanted to carry. Why are you green? Didn't I make you... ore? Oh, I changed ore. Oh, never mind. It's carrying... Wait. Why are you carrying plastic? Oh, well. I'll pretend I didn't see that. I can't put... Oh, I never thought. Making words lovely as she. Isn't she lovely, made from love? Isn't she pretty? Truly the angels, but you gotta feed the beast. Enjoy your lurks, Annie. Happiness. Don't freeze. I never leave. Me? Wait, who needs to leave? Oh, it's me, isn't it? I should leave, shouldn't I? I want this little ridge here to be not as spiky, you know? It's a bit too sharp on the eyes. Not brush size, but brush strength should go down to at least 15. Okay, maybe make this. That should be a little bit fine. It's still a bit spiky, but there's not much I can do with the spike. Oh. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that. The space... I don't know if I like the floor being this bright, if I'm being honest. It should be a little bit darker. I could put stains on top of it, but I feel like the base stain for this thing should be something different. I could use concrete. I could be like a... Just concrete wouldn't work. No. Oh, my eyes. But no, I feel like it has to be a textured rock surface, but I feel like this one's too small to see. And this one just looks like... This one's way too coarse. But I mean... No, it has to sit on a better foundation. I think this is the only wait. You're different from this. I mean, technically you could work. Technically could work. So Gaga released a bunch of new assets here, for surfaces rather. And there are a bunch of them that you can use, like different rock surfaces, but these ones are more... Hold. I know these ones for like big pebbles, but that one wasn't bad looking. If it came in a more gray variant, it wouldn't be bad actually. But this one's just straight dirt. I like that one too. Man, Gaga released so many different grass textures. Oh my gosh. But dirt's not gonna cut it. Mud's not gonna cut it. That's actually shiny, reflective mud. Wow. But no, these ones won't. I mean, wait. No, hold. I'm gonna look at an actual power plant for a second. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Hold. I think it's in Maryland somewhere. Somewhere by Annapolis. Somewhere near Annapolis. There's like a large power plant down here somewhere. That's just kind of chilling. And it has to be by the water because power plants require a large source or large amounts of water before they can... I'm just going to follow the high voltage power lines until I find some... It's kind of one. But yes, kind of like this texture is what I'm looking for. Like a... dirt, but rocky dirt, you know? Like a grayish path is what I'm looking for. Actually, I could do this and just stain it real heavy, or use decals on top of it. Definitely not you. No. Carry me away. No, something more aggressive. No. No, definitely not. This is a dilemma. Every time I come to decals, I run into this one problem where I can never know which decal I want to use. Like some of these work. Rocky dirt. I went to high school with them. Something. I'm just gonna use stains. Oh, that looks so nice. I'm just gonna use stains. I think stains are the only option that I have here. It'll have to be heavy stained, like heavy stained. I feel like that's not fun when it's just heavily stained. The whole thing has to be stained for sure. Tell you what, actually, I'm just gonna use especially on incredibly tased, like. That's not right. That's not right. Vic! Hi, Vic. Welcome. And the green sweatshirt still smells like... Oh. How do I respond to that? Oh, that looks nice too. That looks nice too. But hi Vic, welcome. How art thou doing today? It's just finding that dirt. Where on earth is that texture? Is it not under here? Is it under here? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. It's definitely not, right? It is, of course it is. Tundra just broke level 19. Okay, you know what? Y'all are real tempting right now, you know that? I'm not gonna change games right now and play it. No, no, no. But you're tempting me that as soon as I end stream, I'm going to open that game and give it a whirl. Discord. Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. It's been a minute since I have been in Discord, to be honest. Like, actually on Discord. I'd rather you be a base than what I just did here. Let me grab you out here. The game that Tundra and Jelly are playing. Maybe. Infamous Lesser of the Boys. I heard that... How was it, Vic? I heard mixed feelings about the way it ended. Well, not ended, but the way that season went. IQ. Oh, I think this can work. Except I should have made this in batches instead of going all the way down here. I think this will work. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that it was a little bit of a disappointment and things didn't go out the way. Like, some stories weren't as sought through, or things just ended in a weird conclusion and whatnot. That's how I heard how it went down. I think you're fine. This is a good base. And no stories were sought through at all. That's terrible. No, you had a jam. I'll say, did Jam say anything? You know, I didn't realize that, but y'all names kind of work. What's the difference between jelly and jam? One's in California, one's in Swedish. That's the only difference. I'm kidding. There's definitely more. And just like the ocean. That's one of the shows that I thought of watching, Vic, when it first came out. Was The Boys, because I always heard about it, never really seen anything about it besides like Homelander being a menace. That's all I've seen really about it. I think being bright is not really the correct move here. I think being a darker or a lighter kind of dirt is the better thing here. And then it went downhill. Dang. Dang. Why is there a river crossing here? I'll ignore that. My eyes. It's fine. As GOT? What's GOT? But now I feel like you're not bright enough. Oh, you're too bright now as a texture. You're far too bright. You're far too bright. I feel like everything that I'm doing here, something is going wrong every time I build. No. Make it real, let's forget about it. I should just match the color around it or on top of it, to be honest, and see how it looks. Sorry. Not the wow. I did it on purpose. It's probably too bloody for you. Screw it. Oh, look at that big boy train. Got the kind of love that it won't grow that in their heart. It's real. Let's forget about it. About it. Oh, let's forget about it. Fair and balance are the two things that I stand for in this stream, you know? And if you don't believe me, I am so sorry, but I promise you that I lied. Forget about it. Oh! Oh, you were so close to being fair, but balance it was not. I am so sorry, Q. 100%. And that's the one thing I heard about Katie. It being very gory. So I never said anything about wanting to watch that because of it. My ears are jello. Why, thank you for gifting Q-Boy a sub. I appreciate that. Q-Boy, I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing, and I hope that you thank Jelly appropriately for gifting you this sub. I got you, mommy. Oh my gosh. It's Kylie's mommy for me. Oh. Thank you for the sub, chat. No, I can't. No, y'all are too funny. Mother woman. Let me scroll up here. Mother woman to me. Mother woman. You want to still try it? Try to watch it. Actually, no, go through here. I'll erase that first, then go through it. Mother woman. Mother never meant to me. Anything. Mother woman. I know, but I don't want to. Watch something you can't handle or don't want to see, you know? That's what I don't want to do. Also, wait, how does this track work? It doesn't store, does it? It can store. That's funky. I don't know how that works. Hi, Minnie. Welcome. Welcome, Minnie. How are you doing today? Mm-hmm. What else? To who? Ah. Mm-hmm. What else? Yeah. Astounding. Astute. Yes, yes, indeed. Hi, Minnie. Welcome. How art thou doing today? Not golf. And then at this hour in the morning, not feeling astounding at this hour in the morning. Why not? You should always feel astounding at this day, at this time of day. You should be grateful that you've waken up to this very fine moment of the day. I'm gonna take you here and put you here. This is a coal plant, right? Let me get some coal here. No, I don't want to be grateful. You know what I hate about that word grateful? I always spell that word wrong. Because to spell the word great. In G-R-E-A-T. Why is grateful not have an E in the spot that I should have an E? Why is it spelled like crate? That doesn't make any sense. I hate that word so much. It's such a stupid word.
Porsche, I got this new computer game that gave me crabs. Well, technically everything's crabs. That's the name of it. You see, he started this cute little slug creature, and he evolves in the different things you can make him into a flying tentacle monster if you want. If you can get that far. It's pretty compelling. It's even got magical mushrooms. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Sometimes they're a little both. Did I mention it's got an elephant with a shell? And toxic kangaroo.
Toxic kangaroo? Now hold up, Goofy. You ain't say that much before. Tundra, thank you for the 100 bits. Penny Marcus. Carnage. That, it's spelled grateful for. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense, Joey. Like, I just don't get it. I've been saying this for years. The word grateful should be spelled grateful. They're saying the wrong kind of grateful, and I hate it. Okay. I can't really stain this at all, which kind of sucks, but can I put water? I can put water. Neat. Grass, stone, just wet. I just want to make it wet. That's all. Yes. Make it wet. Yes. We love wet generators here. Yes. Perfect. Perfect.
I didn't decide anything yet, honestly, Carnage. I was still thinking about it. I might
make it Sunday. I might.
That was today as well when I learned that it's not spelled grateful. It's silly, Vic.
I'm not grating cheese. No, I want pizza. Oh. But see, it just, the English language doesn't make sense to me sometimes. Sometimes? Heck. The English language doesn't make sense all the time, to be honest. That I run to you once more. You are the light that I've been looking for. Roses are blue if it isn't me and you. And see this thing through. You know, I should put a fencer in there. A lifetime sending paper airplanes to the moon. When they get to you. It is Friday. Well, not for me. You've been too far ahead, Minnie. You've been too far in the future. What's it like in Austria? What's it like in New Zealand? I'm so sorry. I apologize. I atone for my sins. Oh my gosh, I just said Jillian instead of Minnie. I know. How do I atone for this? You want $5, Minnie? Please. Oh, even though it's been a while, I still think about your smile. I find you in my dreams, somewhere in my dreams, and I spend my lifetime sending paper airplanes to the moon. When they get to you. Did I say Austria? There's no way I said Austria, right? No, I'm being gaslit by Cuba. There's no way I said Austria. For you, sending paper airplanes to the moon. Who can it be? Sundance. How the heck was the rest of stream? Did it go well? How was the rest of cities? How are you doing today? How are we doing this? Georgia, Australia, New Zealand is gonna become full poisonous. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be bad. How was the rest of stream? Guys, not following Sundance, please do give Sundance a follow. A great city streamer, let me tell you as well. Hopefully, oh, this is disgusting. Oh my gosh. But yes, please do give them a follow. But I appreciate that. For those that don't know me, my name is Dava. I mostly play City Skylines. We're currently building a little power area, a power facility spot. I don't know how it's turning out so far. I gotta think about this still. But that's what we're doing so far. This is our city so far. And the rain stops falling and the sun don't shine on you. This is my city so far of Hudson Harbor. I'd say it's pretty nice so far. Yeah. Hi, AJ. Welcome. Welcome. Industrial train yard area was fun to start. Gonna continue working on that soon. That's great, because we all need ourselves. First off, we need more trains. Second off, Gray has crabs. Third off, hi, Gray. More about City Skylines too? You know, Gray, let me tell you all about City Skylines. Let me tell you all about City Skylines too. It's a city builder. That's all you need to know. It's a city builder where you focus on managing your city, such as traffic, your demands, all of your commercial, all of your residential. Fix all their needs, you know? Get them all a little fixing. And you know, since Sundance came in here, I was gonna give you this circle here, but I'll give you the road to the circle. Kingsgate? No. Your name is now. No, hold up. Hear me out. No, better idea. You're gonna have this lane. Sunset Lane. Sundance. My way. There we go. Sundance Way. Perfect. Oh, the name goes all the way across through. Perfect. Perfect. Where's we're going? All under there? Sundance Way. For Farm Town, we will. This town over here is going to be my farm area, Rusty. So I built this whole area here for like smaller houses. For smaller townhouses to be placed down. Is that grid weird?
Hello there.
It's fine. Hi, Swede. The Swede welcome. And I wanted to put a farm around this whole area, this whole landscape here. Because all these areas here are just sprawl. So I took all their crosswalks away, or sidewalks away, and was going to make all just a really car-centric area. But put a few trains through here. I actually have one train set out through here. Speaking of the Swede, I'm using the Swedish station here. The Swedish train station, because there's only a few assets that have, like, 3 track stations, which is really nice. So I'm going to steal this idea, and I'm going to have the trains divide. So one goes off to the farmland. We're going to put the train in the between a farm area, and the other one goes straight through, outside the world. Or just turns this way, actually. Might just turn this way, just split them apart. So put a station over here, maybe? Yes, exactly. Look, the 2 Swedish people say nice. And blockers. Oh, look like a rocket ship. Which road are we talking? Where are the roads? It's literally a rocket ship. But yes. Oh, you love yourself a roundabout? I despise them, but I built it anyway. I despise it, but I built it. But yeah, I'm trying to decorate this power plant. Or power... I shouldn't say power plant. It was never meant to be a power plant. It was just meant to be a place where I can divide my power and transfer it everywhere. Because this is my main power plant, which I'm going to change in the future, because I don't think I want coal anymore. I might turn this into nuclear power. So, I'm going to destroy this whole area in the future and redevelop it. So I want this whole area over here to be delivering power to this spot over here and feeding each quadrant. So my goal here is we're going to have ourselves a subdivision of power stations around the city. Dandy. And exclamation marks. Rocket ship and exclamation marks. Rocket ship and the exclamation mark. Rocket ship. Rocket ship. Do I have any exclamation marks? Oh, Tandy. A Danish train station in the game. They do not, AJ. I'm so sorry to say that, but they do not. My solar farm, it's in the middle of nowhere right now, Jam. It's just gonna chill in there. Norwegian lakes, thanks. Norwegian lake. Oh, next to the site. Oh, you mean this? This interchange here? It's given off... How would I say... Actually, you know what? It's giving off this one. Here's a better example. That's a rocket ship right there. This one right here is... That's a straight up penis. I can't unsee it. That's a penis. Yeah. Yeah. But what was I doing? I got distracted by penis. What were you saying? What on earth was I saying? That's a peepee. Oh, what was I saying? What was I thinking? I've heard the Swedish train station. Oh, I can hear it now. I can hear Jelly about to riot. I was fixing this. I wanted to make this one look a little bit nicer. A little bit nicer. I'm glad I'm here. You know, Gray, I'm happy you're here to let me know that all the mistakes that I've done wrong. For all of my penile remarks, Gray, I am so happy that you're here. I actually don't want this to be too wide. I want you to take in some landscape and then come in. But I have nothing Norwegian for you, Vic. I am so sorry. Well, actually, no. Wait, do I? No, most of my train stations are German. German or European of some kind. Well, they're all European, but mostly Mostly German stations. That can work. That can work. Then put the other one texture on the outside. What kind of train stations I got? I got Swedish. I got Japanese. I got French. I'm gonna assume this one's Australian because Peanut made it. I don't count that one. Mediterranean. And there aren't really that many, to be honest. But I don't fight fair. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Or that man in the park, I'm just holding a tub of cream cheese. Is that even possible? Just a tub of cream cheese in his hand. Just chilling. I like to report that to police. Hello, police. We got a freaky guy just holding cheese in the park. Just standing still. Menacingly. Oh my goodness. An actual crime. But yes. That's what it's like to be here. In a day of a Davos stream. Random things happen, to be honest. I say sometimes the most unhinged things randomly. Or I just say anything. And you guys almost say anything, to be honest. I usually don't filter you unless I have to. So you guys are mostly free to say anything that you need to. Even if you call the police. Help! Help! Homeless! I shouldn't say you're free to say anything you want to. When I say anything, I mean like anything unhinged. I don't mean... Okay, not anything... You know what? Let me stop talking. Don't say anything. I'm kidding. I give up. I surrender. I yield. This is not my stream anymore. There we go. This is fine. This is fine. Are you that delayed? Is it that delayed? Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm lagging. I didn't realize. I am lagging. I didn't realize.